Guess who's back? Back again. Riley's back. Tell a friend. Now let's pretend that in all of my 18 years of existence I never said that, because it is corny as fuck, and we move on. So, as you guys may or may not have known, I was in a show for the past couple of months I was doing Phantom of the Opera, and I was a ballerina, so I was pretty busy for that show. I had a lot of dancing to get done, and us ballerinas, we really couldn't get our shit together as a group, so it took a lot of work, but in the end we turned out fine. And then also, I couldn't do a video last weekend because of ASTL, which is Anime St. Louis, so I got to go to another con, and the sad news is it's probably going to be my last con for the year because Natsu got canceled. So yeah, I'm kind of screwed in the con department, but that means I have plenty of time to get more cosplays together. I was thinking about doing either Loki or Jill Valentine next, but I also have to start working on the bride, so I definitely have my work cut out for me. Also applying to college, getting a job, and, starting college, hopefully moving out soon. So yeah, I got a lot of shit going on, so I'm a little terrified. But I haven't forgot about you guys, and I figured it was time for me to make a video about all the shit I missed while I was gone. And I really did miss a lot, but I kind of narrowed it down to 6 topics that I really wanted to comment on but didn't get a chance to. So without further ado, let's begin. Alright, so this is one that I really did want to comment on because I feel like the pro side was really underrepresented whenever the issue first came up. And this was how Fred Phelps, the leader of the Westboro Baptist Church, is dead. Now, I've already made, I think, 2 videos about Westboro, and so really, if you want to picket the bastard's funeral, picket the bastard's funeral. I know the funeral's way past done already, but honestly, the pro side was so underrepresented, and I did not get a chance to comment because, YouTube's being a douche and it wouldn't let me comment on a lot of videos without logging on to Google+. So, I think the pros definitely come from a good sort of point. As the pessimist that I am, I really do believe that we do not live in a world that is striving for peace. And honestly, I know that there's no chance of Westboro stopping their protests anytime soon. They're going to protest until they all turn blue and drop. So basically, how I feel about this, if they get to keep picketing and we finally have our chance to say something, then we should do it. I mean, if they're not going to stop and we never get a chance, if this is the last chance we get to actually protest against them, then why don't we take it? I mean, I know people are just like, oh, 2 wrongs don't make a right, but, I mean, are we really living in a world that's striving for peace? I'm just gonna throw that at you. I mean, I really don't see anything wrong with them picketing it. I'm not gonna do it myself because, frankly, I'm too busy. But, I mean, if that's what people want to do, then that's what people want to do. I'm absolutely not objecting to that. In fact, I think the bastard deserves a lot worse than a protesting. I honestly, I do hope, I don't wish hell on people because I don't believe in that, but if there is a hell, then I hope he's burning the fuck out in it. So, yeah, I say you do protest. You just go right on and do that, people. Alright, the next one I want to talk about is this whole ban bossy shit that I think Sheryl Sandberg started, just some chick from Facebook. I really don't give a shit, but let's think of this. Oh no, someone called me bossy. Someone called me a bitch. How am I gonna live with myself? No one will respect me if one person says I'm a bitch, or not anyone will respect me if one person thinks I'm bossy. How are we going to ban bossy from our vocabulary, Sheryl Sandberg? I mean, there's no way for us to do that. It's kind of like trying to ban the N-word from our vocabulary. No one is ever going to stop saying it. You can't just, keep tabs on everyone 24/7. You're not going to, every time someone says bossy, you're not just going to run up to them and wash their mouth out with soap. I mean, it's just not possible. There's not enough hours in the day, and there's not enough money to fly around the world. So if one goddamn person says a girl is bossy, you're not going to be there to correct him right away. So there's no point in trying to ban any words from our vocabulary, much less a useless word like bossy. Seriously, if someone calls me bossy, I don't give a fuck. I am bossy. I am psycho. Who cares? And if this is the feminist issue we're really concerned about now, really? Are our standards that low? Aren't we still fighting for equal pay? Can't we go back to that or some shit? Jesus Christ, fucking these radical goddamn I don't even know if she's a feminist, she's just stupid. But if you're gonna be that radical of a feminist, then go fuck off. I don't want to be associated with you. God. I have stated my opinion about Gene Simmons before. I think it was the last video I made before I went on my little hiatus. Kiss being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I'm pretty happy for them. I mean, I was surprised. They put the bullshit aside for one night. The 4 original members got together on stage. They didn't slit each other's throats or murder each other. So, good job, boys. I'm proud of you. And Paul Stanley, thank you for not talking shit on the guys, but extra thank you for talking shit on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, because they deserve it. They are pieces of shit. Because, I mean, I know you guys are in there. I know Nirvana's in there now, but let's think, who's still not in there? Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, let's see, go on, Deep Purple, how are they not in there? So, I'm proud of you guys for coming together, and yeah, I did move your poster over here because I got a huge Sailor Moon one at ASTL, but anyways, so I'm very proud of you boys. Gene, I still think you're a bit of a douche, but, I mean, you got a little better. I mean, I'm proud of you for that. It doesn't mean I like you, but, I mean, you did good. Thank you. And, I don't know if all did go well, but, I'm sure as hell gonna find out on May 20th or something whenever HBO does the, broadcasting of the ceremony, so I will definitely sit down and watch it. But all in all, I heard things went really well, so good job to you, boys. Not sarcastic, by the way. I just naturally have that sort of sarcastic tone to my voice. I don't need it. I'm sorry. Okay, so I don't really see much of a point in going into too much detail on this, because, I mean, Undertaker Freak did a video about this, so, I mean, whatever. But, you know, the whole guy that raped his 3-year-old daughter and didn't get any jail time, and the judge's excuse was that he wouldn't fare well in prison. But I wonder how much he had to pay you to get you to say that. But, if anyone actually believes that whole bullshit, he wouldn't fare well in prison, pretty sure that's the point, guys. I'm pretty sure you guys are starting to understand your stupidity, so I don't need to comment on that any further. If you want to watch a better video on it, I just go type it in the Google search bar. I'm sure another couple ranters did really good videos about it. So, yeah, just don't listen to my dumbass when it comes to this thing. Even though rape will always be wrong, and rapists should get their dicks cut off and shoved into their eye sockets, yes, I firmly believe that, then, yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Fuck rape. And fuck this guy, and fuck this judge who let him off with such an easy sentence, and that's the point of prison. Moving on. Now this is a rather newer thing that surfaced pretty recently, is the guitarist Malcolm Young of AC/DC. There's been some sort of drama in the AC/DC department, but it's not like, oh my gosh, drama, like Degrassi bullshit. It's more like his health is really deteriorating. And honestly, I'm a little worried for him, because, I mean, he's getting on the older side, but he's such a trooper. I mean, yeah, they're not gonna tour for a while, but they're still making new music, so go AC/DC. But Malcolm Young, he suffered a stroke, and he's starting to develop Alzheimer's, and I don't know if you want to know more about that, I guess just search it on Loudwire or something, because that's where I read it. But, I really hope he gets better, because I'm kind of still reeling from the death of Lou Reed, and yeah, that's still fucking me up pretty bad. I know it's kind of dumb since I didn't know him personally, but his music has really affected my life, so don't judge me for that. And if you do, just fuck off. And I really do hope Malcolm Young gets better. And last thing I want to comment on that is affecting me pretty greatly at the moment. A lot of you guys may know Motley Crue is one of my favorite bands of all time. I've got like at least 20 different pictures of them and hanging up in my room all together. But, as you all know by now, they are going on their last tour and saying goodbye. I mean, yeah, it's probably kind of a good time in their career to hang it up. They don't want to drag it out. They don't want to force it. I get it, but I mean, I'm gonna miss them. I really am. And yeah, I mean, mixed health is also really bad, but you gotta give them props for soldiering on for these past 30 years with that fucking spine disease. I mean, I couldn't do that. I know I couldn't do that, which is why I laughed when Miley Cyrus canceled her St. Louis tour dates. They're all like, "Oh, well, she needs to take time for her health and blah 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 blah." I'm like, bitch, Mick Mars has been battling with a crippling spine disease for the past 30 years, still goes on every night and kills it, so I don't even want to hear it. But anyways, yeah, I know it's probably a good time for them to say goodbye. It's a good point of their career. They're at a peak, definitely, I'd say. I mean, their live shows, I mean, they're still not up to par. It's not the best they can do, but I think they're still excellent, and you don't want them to get too old and drawn out and all that. So I think yeah, now is a good time for them to do it. And for all those people that are just like, oh, it's just a publicity stunt, they're gonna be back in another couple of years. They signed a contract where they can't use the name Motley Crue anymore under the same four guys, and none of the four guys can use the name Motley Crue anymore. They've signed a contract, it has gone through, it has been approved. So I don't think we're gonna see Motley Crue anytime soon. I think they really are serious this time. So I wish them all the best of luck with all their other projects. And highly doubt they'll ever see this. But I mean, guys, I love you. I'm so proud of you. You guys have had such a great career, and I really wish I could have been there for all of it. And I wish I could have seen you, at the Roxy and all that stuff when you guys were first starting out. But I mean, I'll take seeing you guys 3 times in the past couple of years because I've had a great time at your shows. And what can I say? Rock on. So yeah, that's basically where I'm gonna end this little tirade. Yeah, I did write this in my sketchbook, but what am I going to use it for? My drawing teacher gave me C's on everything, so fuck it. I'm just going to use it for other things now. So yeah, I will think of more videos for you guys, and definitely do some more in the next couple days. So thanks for being patient with me. Had a lot going on, and I love you guys. Hope to get up to 200. I'm only 2 away, so hopefully I'll have 200 subscribers soon. I might do a special video for that. So I will see you guys probably in the next couple days when I make a video. Okay, bye!